name is Ben. I'm with the Church of Black Coffee. I'm sitting here today with Tony, who recently was awarded the Brandon Gyasi Stovall Grant for Civic Education. And so we're going to talk a little bit about his work today.
Hi everybody, my name is Tonny Lukongwa, and here to bring awareness about the ongoing genocide and atrocities being committed by dictator Museveni in Uganda. I'm honestly surprised I won this grant.
If you read about Museveni in the news, often it just talks about President Museveni of Uganda, like the news in the United States is not really covering the extent of the atrocities that this man is guilty of. And so the work that you're doing seems really critical to bringing justice to this part of the world.
Thank you very much for the grant.
Yeah,
I do appreciate that, and it's very, very touching at this point, and we are looking forward to the elections in a couple of hours from now. It's going to be January 14th, that's tomorrow. He has shut off all the media stations from this point. Facebook is off, WhatsApp is off, and all those media channels are off, so that he can commit all these atrocities and rig the elections.
Yeah. Right, so Bobi Wine is the person who he's running against primarily. And just tell us a little bit about the actions that Museveni has taken against Bobi Wine.
So Bobi Wine is the strongest opposition at this point. He's a musician turned political figure. He's a younger guy, he's about 38 years old. Museveni is on the other side, 76 years old.
How long has he been in power?
He's been in power for 35 years now.
Right.
He was a rebel, he came with a gun, so Uganda has never had any peaceful transition of power.
Right.
So people look to Bobi Wine, and 70% of the population right now in Uganda are below the age of 30. They look to Bobi Wine as a person who's going to change their lives, as a person who's going to be the first person to be democratically elected. So it's a huge thing, and we encourage the US and the international community to really keep the eyes on the elections right now. We know the election is not going to be fair, but the people of Uganda are still going to do it simply because they want to send out a message.
Actually, I think that's really interesting because, as you know, we just had an election, and the current president tried really hard to steal the election in the United States. And the only reason one of the main reasons he failed is just the number of people that came out and voted against him. So in Uganda, perhaps, if enough people come out and vote, it'd be at least a little bit harder.
We know he's going to reach, but people are still going to do it. Hopefully, the world sees this and they do intervene and help out, because right now people in Uganda are desperately looking at the international community. And Museveni got served, I think, last week. He got served with a case, the International Criminal Court. So there's a couple cases against him, and one of the cases is killing a lot of people that he killed on the 18th of November when he arrested Bobi Wine.
That was 56 people, right?
Yeah, there were a lot of people, and we believe.
So so Bobi Wine was arrested. His opponent was arrested.
Right.
For protesting or something, right?
Bobi Wine was arrested during his campaign trails.
Yeah. Oh, for holding public events.
Yes.
Yeah. So the epidemic has made it the case that you're not supposed to hold public events in Uganda. Bobi Wine was arrested for having campaign events. However, Museveni has also been holding campaign events.
Museveni is also holding campaign events, and he's...
So when they arrested Bobi Wine, Museveni also, the people enforcing these rules also killed 56 people who were...
Museveni ordered shoot to kill, and they killed 56 people.
And he's come out and said that that's his policy. That if you are protesting, we will shoot to kill.
Exactly.
That's an open, on-the-books policy.
Exactly. You got that right. He has ordered, and that's why he was taken to the ICC.
Yeah.
And hopefully people will rejoice if they get a conviction on that.
Okay. So Tony, you were awarded this grant for the work that you're doing. Can you tell us a little bit about what the grant went towards, the project?
So the grant went specifically to two projects. One was we did a demonstration in Seattle.
Great.
And processing that video, that was one.
Yeah.
Two, there was a video about the ongoing atrocities and genocides Museveni has committed since the 1986. If you go to YouTube and search for genocide in Uganda, by Lukongwa Tonny, Lukongwa. Tonny is with two N's, Tonny. There's also a website which is dictatormuseveni.com that has a lot of resources and information about what's going on in Uganda and what has happened in Uganda. The United States is a large donor to the Ugandan government. It provides a lot of subsidies, financial subsidies, and we do request the United States at this point to consider those financial donations, because those are used right now for buying weapons, and they're not really being used for the intended purpose of helping the Ugandan people.
Well, I got to tell you, I can't express how important this work is. I'm really glad to see that we were able to help in even a very small way, and I'm really hopeful that your case in the ICC moves forward and the work that you're doing continues.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I was glad. First off, when I first heard about the grant, it sounded like a joke because it's so easy to. It was so easy. The requirements were so easy. And getting this grant was the easiest thing. I mean,
Well,
it's really easy. So I'm glad you have this out there for people like me to help to use and help in such issues.
I appreciate it. All right, Tonny, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben.
Take care. This is Ben with the Church of Black Coffee with my guest Tonny, recent recipient of the Brandon Gyasi Stovall Grant for Civic Education. If you think you have a project that would benefit from a $300 grant to just help get your work out into the world, please go to thechurchofblackcoffee.com and you'll find the link there. Thanks so much.